Hello Brawlers and welcome to this very unique edition of the BakuTalk News. I'm Haru. Now listen up, oddballs. Leaks happen and they're spreading around the community like wildfire. You know, Matteru just posted on Twitter that he got some leaks from Shields of Vestroia and he publicized them and for some reason tagged me in it. I don't know why, but you know, it's out there, it's public, and they're spreading around like crazy. So yeah, I thought it would be fun to do a reaction video on these because I have not seen these and these were released when I was at work. And so I thought it would be fun if I did a reaction video and we go through them together. If you guys don't know Matteru, he is a fellow BakuTuber who does a lot of openings and has a very long history of getting future stuff somehow. I don't know how. Don't ask me. I did ask him, but he didn't tell me. Yeah, he and I had a couple of conversations. He's a pretty awesome dude, so definitely go check out his channel. I definitely recommend it. I'll leave a link in the description below. But yeah, I thought we would go through the Shields of Vestroia cards together because I'm too lazy to write all of this down because there's a lot of cards that got released. So yeah, if you guys don't want to be spoiled, if you guys don't want to know what's coming out and stuff, you might want to click away now. But you know, if you guys want to skip ahead to the certain factions of cards that you need, I will put the timestamps right here. But yeah, let's go through these together, okay? Hopefully this is a pretty good kind of dynamic, like a different kind of content that I'm gonna put out. Let me know if you guys like this kind of content that I put out. I'm gonna probably be ad-libbing all of this because I just got home from work. But yeah, let's go through all of them together, shall we? Okay, so we got the tweet here. It's from Matteru. His Twitter is, for some reason, Jessica Best Girl. Haru Ren, I want some Shields of Vestroia leaks. I got the sauce. So yes, he definitely has a sauce. We got lots of Shields of Vestroia leaks. So first off, let's start with the Pyrus ones, okay? So first card is Pyrus Spark. It's a 3 cost plus 300 beat power and double strike. It's crap, don't play it. And yeah, no need to adjust your screens, by the way. The pictures are this blurry. So yeah, sorry for the quality of this, but yeah, that's kind of what the picture is. So take it or leave it. Energy Sphere, a 1-cost rapid fire, and you may reroll your Bakugan as the effect. So this is really interesting, and I love the artwork on this. This is actually really cool. So it's another 1-cost rapid fire. The other 1-cost rapid fire we've gotten was Darkest Ash, and this is just another way for you to get other rapid fire cards that cost higher out easily on first turn. So you can play this and reroll your Bakugan. You can get Maximus Nilius out. You can get Twilight Axis out. You can get the new fusion dual wielding Baku gear like Darkest Fire Destabilizer and stuff. So yeah, Energy Sphere is pretty cool. It's another 1-cost card for rapid fire. Burn Cutter. We already saw this. So I gotta actually mention this. So Toolbox actually asked Gary from Gary Arendt direct messaged Gary and got the ruling for this. So Gary says that this is actually that number there is supposed to mitigate damage when you flip it over. So that's a shield mechanic. You know, Toolbox asked them, and it was reported on by Brawler Cafe, and yeah, Gary has said that to Toolbox and published by Brawler Cafe that the number is supposed to mitigate the damage, so it counts as another card when you flip it over. So it's another type of flip card, I guess, and I guess it's supposed to get the game longer. Like if you flip, like if you got dealt damage, like 5 damage or something, and you flip out Burn Cutter counts as 2 cards because that number is 1 card and Burn Cutter is another. So 2 and then 3, 4, 5. So it's supposed to lower your damage. We already saw Burn Cutter previously. So yeah. So Pyrus Stopper Slam, 1 cost, stop a Pyrus or a fusion Bakugan. So this is actually really interesting, actually. So they're actually putting out the thought that fusion Bakugan are going to be used a lot more. So if your opponent has a team full of fusion Bakugan, then this is probably a staple card that you would want to put in. So I can see this as like a 2 cost, like a 2 of or something. it's a good stop Pyrus because rapid fire is probably gonna come flying out of nowhere. So yeah, please excuse that. So Mega Pyrus, 0 cost, +2 damage. You can play this on a Fusion Bakugan +5 instead. They're really hyping up more Fusion Bakugan these days. Magan, I think. 6 cost +1200 B power. Don't play it, it's crap. Volatile Instincts, a 3 cost, +5 damage. If you energize this from your hand, you may pay 2 to draw 1. That's really an interesting mechanic. If you energize this from your hand, you may pay 2 to draw 1. That energizing Bakugan cards and it gives you more effects. So yeah, that's another way to do this, but I don't know if it's worth it to energize it, pay 2, draw 1. That's like -1, I think. Oh well. Nuclear Pummel, 4 cost +10 damage. Don't play it, it's crap. Volcanist Greaves, 5 cost. When you play this, Mega Pyrus attack for 3, and it's 202. I really don't know why they didn't put the +200 and +2. Like, I really don't know what the deal is there. So it might be a different kind of mechanic, but I don't know. Maybe it's just something they stopped doing. Colonel Armstrong Trip, 5 energy to play. It's a hero. It's Trip from when he faced Magnus when he was smuggling those devices. That time of the show when he was helping to smuggle devices. When you fuse a Bakugan, make a Pyrus attack for 3. So that's pretty interesting, actually. That fuse a Bakugan, you get certain effects from this hero card. This might be a new thing now. I really kind of feel like that these cards should have been put in Fusion Force. But whatever. Better late than never, right? Lava Blade, 5 cost, and it counts as another 2 cards for damage. It's a rapid fire card. It's another rapid fire gear. So it's a 204, but it costs 5. So I guess if you play Darkest Ash or you play oh crap, what's that other one called? Energy Sphere. If you play Energy Sphere or Darkest Ash, you can be able to pull this out turn 1. It's 204, so it's a good damager, and it's good. It's really good. Whatchamacall? It's very good for Might Mac. Pyrus Fuser, 2 cost, +5. You may turn one of your Fusion Bakugan face down. You may turn one of your Fusion Bakugan face down. Is this so? This automatically fuses your Bakugan, like your Fusion Bakugan, I guess. I suppose that's what that means. I don't know. +5 though. So that's it for Pyrus. Let's move on to the Dark Zone. Okay, so our first card is Trailing Dragon. My god, the art is amazing. That's Phaedrus, and it looks like that part in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where Slifer is like wrapping his body around that building. So it's a 3 cost +200 B power +4. If you energize this from your hand, you may pay 2 to draw 1? I think that's draw 1, or is that Shadow Strike? I think that's draw 1. So if you energize this from so it's another one of those cards where you energize it from your hand, you get a bonus ability instead, or a replacement ability, I guess. But 200 B power +4, and you get a backup ability. So yeah, another flip card, Creeping Darkest, 4 cost. Stop a non-fusion Bakugan. If you do, choose a player to discard a card. Non-fusion Bakugan. So that's another thing. If you have an opponent that doesn't play Fusion Bakugan, then this would actually be really good to use, to put in your deck. Like, I myself don't have Fusion Bakugan at all in my deck because I don't have room for it right now. So yeah, this card can really put a damper in me, because as someone that doesn't play Fusion Bakugan in their deck, so they can pretty much stop any kind of attack that comes my way unless I give them Frost Strike or something. And Creeping Darkest, the artwork is really great. It's Webum Stalking Dragonoid, I guess. Darkest Glare, 1 cost, -2 damage. If you play this on a Fusion Bakugan, -8 instead. Okay, so this counters Fusion for a 1 cost, and Enoch is very menacing as usual. I'm very thirsty, so here we go. I mean, right there. Okay, Weapons of Darkest. It's Magnus. Magnus, the best character in the show, in his first season outfit for some reason. The Weapons of Darkest cost 1, Stop at Darkest, or a Fusion Bakugan. Okay, it's one of those fusion stoppers. And throw anything. 2 cost, plus 400 beat power, and Shadow Strike. It's crap, don't use it. Darkest Night, it's a Baku gear. You can mitigate another 1 damage for damage you flip it over. If another card causes you to reveal this from your hand, give a Bakugan plus 2. So this is actually a sync card. It's a sync card. Wow. Okay, so it's a sync card, and it gives plus 100 beat power and 2 damage. Darkest Dread, 2 cost, plus 100 beat power, plus 1 damage, and draw 1. Don't use it, it's crap. Darkest Scion, 5 cost, plus 700 beat power, and it's a rapid fire card. Okay, that's pretty cool. Rapid fire into it. First turn, plus 700 beat power. Nilius is known for being very low on beat power, like 400 beat power. So it's not really a good first turn kind of brawl unless you sink it in with Ruinous Blade or something. But Darkest Scion gives plus 700 beat power. So 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10, 1100 beat power, plus maybe some cores at max, maybe a 400 shield. So Nilius could reach 1500 beat power, or at max 1750 beat power before Baku gears and stuff. So yeah, that's Darkest Scion would be a really good card. I can actually see this being used. I want one of those. The artwork is great. So Unholy Bow, it's a 2 cost, 1 mitigator, 100 beat power, and 1. Unholy Bow we actually saw in the Darkest Cyrus translucent toy with Baku gear. So that's really cool. It's just another vanilla Baku gear. Don't run it, it's crap. Monstrous Surge, 4 cost, 800 beat power. Sync. You may reveal a card in your hand that costs 2 for plus 4. This is pretty cool. This actually syncs well with Darkest Night. So yeah, Darkest Night we saw earlier. Darkest Night was a cost 2 reveal, and you reveal it. And yeah, was Darkest Night cost 2? Yeah, it was a dark cost 2. So cost 2, and then sync and reveal a card in your hand for another plus 4. So you play this combo with Darkest Surge, then you get a plus 6. Not only do you get plus 800 beat power, but you also get plus 6. Baku Ruiner, 4 cost. When you play this, give a Bakugan minus 3. It's Treacherous. Is that Treacherous? It's Treacherous with a bazooka. It's Treacherous with a bazooka. Tell me you are not sold on it, because if you aren't sold on it, I'm calling you crazy. Treacherous with a bazooka is the best thing I've seen right now. It gives plus 300 beat power and plus 3. Very decent. Diffusion Blast. Cost 1. The art's amazing. And each opposing player chooses one of their heroes and destroys it. Okay, so the keyword here is each opposing player. They're already future-proofing this card for like triple threat matches, fatal 4-way matches, those kinds of things that we've done. We've done a triple threat match before, and we also did a tag match before. This is pretty much saying if you're in a tag match, each opposing player chooses one of the heroes and destroys it. So both of my opponents, not my partner, both of my opponents would choose one of their heroes and destroy it. Or if I'm in a triple threat match, the 2 players that I'm playing against, both of them have to get rid of it, because some of the cards only destroys 1. Like you choose one of the players and then you destroy 1. So, but Diffusion Blast, each opposing player chooses each opposing player. So it's everyone that you play against. Okay, so that was it for the Darkest. Let's take a trip to the Water Zone. Aquos. So our first card is Benton Dusk Mastermind, a 4 cost Baku hero. When you fuse a Bakugan, give a Bakugan plus 600. Okay, wow, that's pretty cool. Benton being the mastermind, I'm gonna assume that this is kind of spoiling it for the anime. Maybe he's behind some like weird crazy thing. I wouldn't know, cause oh god, I have a headache. I wouldn't know, cause I don't think we're at that part of the anime yet. But when you fuse a Bakugan plus 600, so that's a pretty cool ability. Improvised Armor, 3 cost, plus 2 damage, draw 2 cards. It's crap, don't use it. Baku Fusion Power, 2 costs, plus 500 beat power. If you play this on Fusion Bakugan, draw a card. Okay, another one of those fusion supporters. Plus 500 B power. Decent. Fluid form. 1 cost. Stop an Aqua's Bakugan or Fusion Bakugan. Okay, another one of those fusion stoppers. Aqua Crawler, cost 2. Plus 400 B power. You energize this from your hand, you may pay 2 to draw 1. A lot of these cards, when you energize it from your hand, you can replace them with a card from your deck. So yeah, that's really good because considering that there's cards like in the rapid fire deck, you have to energize each turn, and you're not going to have that much hand advantage. That's kind of the weakness of rapid fire. You go through your hand really fast, but when you play cards like these, you'll be able to get that. You'll be able to stay your hand. So you'll have hand stability. That's pretty cool. I actually really like this kind of mechanic, and I hope they actually do more in the future. Temporal Visions, 2 cost, plus 5, Sync. You may reveal a card in your hand that costs 2 or less for 2 Frost Strike. Evie would probably like this one. Flip Strike, 3 cost, plus 700 beat power. It's crap, don't use it. Aqua's Overwhelm. Oh my god, it's Hydronoid. It is Hydronoid. It is Hydronoid in that artwork, and he is incredible. I love this already. 200 beat power, boost. If you have 7 or more energy cards in play, plus 600 beat power instead. That's pretty decent. 200 beat power. It's the same with like prismatic shield and stuff. You know, those standard plus 200 beat power 1 cost things. But I love the artwork. The artwork I feel like really gets better every time they release a new set. So whoever is doing the artwork for these cards, big thumbs up to you. You really are awesome at drawing this stuff. Hyper Dive Booster. Okay, so this came in the Batrix battle pack, the Aqua's Batrix battle pack or something. Hyper Dive Booster, 2 cost, 1 shield. If another card causes you to reveal this from your hand, you may reroll your Bakugan. Okay, so it's another sync card. Baku Retreat, 3 cost, plus 7. You may retract a Bakugan that did not open this turn. Okay, so another one of those cards that stops team attacks. So, 3 costs, not plus 7. I guess it's decent to use. Poison Wings, 5 costs. When you play this, give up Bakugan plus 3 Frost Strike, another Eevee card. And Telekinesis Crown we've already seen before. But we at least now know what that shield thing does now. Okay, so that's it for the Aqua's cards. Let's take a trip to the green zone. It's Ventus. I'm getting really bad at these jokes. Okay, Eviscerator Strike, 1 cost, minus 300 beat power. If you play this on a Fusion Bakugan, minus 600 to them instead. Another fusion counter. Vicious Defense, 3 cost, minus 200 beat power, minus 6. It's crap. Don't use it. Savage Swarm, 3 cost Baku Gear. It's Savage Swarm is Barbatra's attack. So boost. When you play this, if you have 7 or more energy cards in play, give a Bakugan plus 500 B power. It's plus 100 B power plus 4. So not bad. Not good either, but not bad. Fusion Confusion. It's the Ventus version of the Stop Fusion Bakugan. Ebony the Cat. Okay, we've seen her in the anime, and she's actually pretty cool. She uses Ryurazu, so it's cool that she gets a Baku Hero now. When you fuse a Bakugan, give a Bakugan minus 5. Okay, damage mitigator. Solar Wings, 2 cost, minus 5. You energize this from your hand. It's the Ventus version of the energize it, draw 1 thing. We already saw those all a million times. Cool mechanic. Ventus Head Smash, 1 cost, plus 2 damage, and plus Shadow Strike. It's crap, don't use it. Too fast, too furious. Too fast, 4 cost. Stop a non-fusion Bakugan. If you do energize, it's uncharged. So that gives a bonus effect of energizing, so I can see that being used. Multi-slash armor, 3 cost, plus 301. It's crap, don't use it. Ventus Distraction. It's Ventus Distraction. I thought it was Destruction for a second. 7 cost, minus 12, and draw a card. It's too expensive, don't use it. Slash Wings, 5 cost. When you play this, give a Bakugan minus 3, and it gives 300 B power plus 3. So it's a one-time ability, but it gives decent amount of bonus power, so I guess it's all right. Ventus Rampage, 2 cost, +1 for each energy card you have in play. That's another one of those energy damage things, really. So we already got Winton, and we already got Invigoration Blast, but now we have this, and we also have Hypermantinoid. But now we have this, so it's good that they're putting energy damage back, because we haven't seen that in a long time. So yeah, I guess it's all right. Boost: if you have several more energy cards in play, Shadow Strike. Yeah. Bakugan Overdrive. It's Matrix and Winton. Wow, I feel like the picture quality is getting less and less. I'm barely seeing these anymore. 5 cost, -1000 beat power, trifecta. If your Bakugan have 3 or more Bakugan cores attached to them, draw 2. Okay, so that's it's all right. Okay, so that's it for the Ventus cards, and now we move on to the White Zone, which is Chaos. So yeah, let's just get this over with. I think we're almost done. Lord Bracken. It's a 3 cost Baku Hero. When you fuse a Bakugan, draw 2 cards. Decent. Good hand advantage. Although the quality is so bad, I can't even see the artwork of the card. I don't even see Lord Bracken's on the card. Oh god, I can't even read that. It's like the picture quality is so bad. I think it's a 0 cost Clairvoyance. I think Clairvoyance. That sounds about right. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Put them back on top of your deck in any order. Empower. You may pay additional 3 to draw 1. It's crap. Don't use it. Just use Sky's Hymn. Sky's Hymn already does all that for you. Like look at 3 cards and makes you rearrange them and then draw a card. Just use that. Crushing Shadows. Crushing Shadows. I think that's a 1 cost, +200 beat power, +1 Frost Strike. That's already way better than. Wait, no, that's not way better. It's less than Super Shots and those things, but it's +200. But it gives Frost Strike though, so that I'll let you decide on that. Divine Wall. It's the Chaos version of Stopping Fusion Bakugan. Energy Vortex. I think I'm seeing these right. 3 to play. When you play this, attach a green fist from the field to an open Bakugan. Okay, so it takes a green fist. That'll get Domination or Trifecta off. Big 8 Punch, 4 cost, plus. Is that +8 or +6? I think it's +8. I don't know. It's crap. Don't use it. I don't even know how to read. I can't read that. I definitely cannot read that. But from what I make out, it looks like a 2 cost or a 3 cost, +500 beat power. 500 beat power. It's crap. Don't use it. Energy Punch. Energy Funnel. Is that Energy Punch? 3 cost, +600 beat power. If you play this on a Fusion Bakugan, you may re-roll it. Okay, that's pretty decent, I guess. And I don't know how to. I can't read that at all. Like I definitely cannot read that. But it looks like a 5 cost, 1 shield, +100 beat power, +4 damage, and you know it's Kubo, so that's really awesome. But I think yeah, these are getting way too hard to read now. Chaos Divine +2. No, that's two energy. I'm getting really tired. 2 energy, -10 damage to a non-Chaos Bakugan. Okay, so for two costs, I think that's all right. And we have Fast Fusion Ray, 6 costs plus 1,000 B power. 1,000 B power. If you energize it from your hand, pay 2 to draw a card. Okay, so that might be a +2 maybe, or that looks like that might be a 2 cost. That might be a 2 cost card. It's just the Chaos version, and that's it. So yeah, that's all the cards that Matteru has revealed on Twitter. Like I said, check out Matteru on YouTube. He's a very cool guy, and he has lots of future stuff that he publicizes. And you know, I don't condone leak. I still don't condone leaks, leak stuff being stolen from the factories and then being sold and stuff. But yeah, and you know, if you come to me directly and tell me to leak this stuff for you, I'm not going to do that. I don't break this stuff. Like, I don't break the story at all. Like, if you want me to leak stuff, sorry, I'm not doing that for you. But if you want to leak it yourself, don't regret it later, and then expect people not to have downloaded it or something. But I don't mind leaks too much. I'm pretty hyped about this stuff, honestly. But yeah, just keep that in mind. If you come to me with leaks and tell me to leak them instead of yourself, I'm not doing that for you. So don't bother. Yeah. That's all the Shields of Vestroia reveals so far. This is not the entire set. There's probably more cards to come, and I'm pretty excited about it. And if you guys want a second opinion or a deeper look into these cards, check out Magnus of YouTube or Kouzo. He's doing a series right now where he's going through this stuff one by one. I did this all in one video, but yeah, go check out Kouzo. He definitely is kind of an expert at this stuff. But yeah, those are Shields of Vestroia reveals. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But because this is just my opinions, so I want to hear what you guys think. Support BakuTalk by pressing the thumbs up and giving us a subscribe for more awesome Bakugan content. I've been Haru Ren, and that was Bakugan. Bye.